You will need some Christmas bags. You will need ornament from the Dollar Tree. You will also need some cloth. Any cloth will do. You will also need some berries and jute string. And you will need some snow. And you will also need some Mod Podge. Okay, let's get started. Hi DIYers, and welcome to my channel. I'm Crafty Lady Etta. Now today we're going to be making a Christmas ornament. I've already showed you what you needed. Now let's get started. I'm going to put red cloth on here using Mod Podge. Okay? Remember how I showed you last time how to do it? You're going to carefully put some Mod Podge all over here. Just put it all around. Be careful not to get it. Now I'm going to put Mod Podge on the top. And I only put it just up to there. Okay, see how I put Mod Podge just all around it? I'm putting kind of a little bit generous amount so it could come out really stiff. And just work it in. Okay, I'll be back when it's dry. Okay, while that is drying, we're going to go ahead and cut out these little figures from our bags. Okay, now you're going to use an X-Acto knife to go ahead and cut out your shape. We're going to be making a little scenery on our, see, and just keep cutting. Okay, now that we cut out our snowmen and our trees, we're going to go ahead and glue them onto our, well, we'll glue them onto our ornament in just a little bit because there's something else, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, now we're going to cut this cloth the shape of the ornament. Okay, now that we cut out our snowmen and our trees, we're going to go ahead and glue them onto our, well, we'll glue them onto our ornament in just a little bit because there's something else, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, now I'm going to kind of place these how I'm going to want to put them on here, because I'm going to draw. I'm going to paint it down here below with snow. And I'm going to put the snowman right here, which means we're going to put the snow here. Now let's get started with painting our snow. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of white and paint it down here white so it will represent snow. Okay, we're going to end up putting some Mod Podge on this and some snowflakes to make it represent snow. So right now, let's just let this dry. You know, as this drying, I'm going to paint this part up here kind of a little dark to represent the night. Okay, I'm just using a little bit of white and black to kind of make it a little bit gray. Just kind of touch this up a little bit. And we're going to let this dry. And when it dries, we're going to come back and put a little bit of Mod Podge and sprinkle some snow on here. Okay, let this dry. Now we're going to put Mod Podge on the white part. After it's dry, we're going to put some Mod Podge there because we're going to sprinkle some snow. Well, kind of like a little bit thick layer, not too thin, because you want it to dry on there. It's going to represent snowflakes. Turn it to the side and you can see how much of it you might have missed. Now let's pour some snow on. I'm going to let this really dry. Because when this dries, then you're going to put Mod Podge over it again to seal it in. It's going to look so pretty. And then you can either hang this on your tree, give it as a gift, put it on the sign. You can do whatever you want with it. I haven't quite decided what I want to do with this. I might just hang it up. I was thinking maybe outside somewhere or inside. Okay, now let's let this dry. I was just thinking, kind of press this down a little bit so it'll press down into the Mod Podge. And after it's dry, you're going to shake it off to get any excess flakes out, okay? Right here, I added more Mod Podge on top of the dry snowflakes to have it stick better. It will embed into the snowflakes and it will stick better. And this way your snowflakes won't fall all over the place. I'm going to put some little white dots all around to represent snow dots. We're going to use Mod Podge to put on these on the back so we can glue them down there. I'm just finishing this up. I just put Mod Podge on here. We're going to be putting some Mod Podge on the top, so don't worry. Just press it down a little bit. I'm just going to put Mod Podge on it. Make sure you put a generous amount of Mod Podge, because when it dries, it's going to dry really clear. And that's okay if you get some of the flakes mixed in there. It gives it more contrast. It's okay if you put a extra Mod Podge on here, because I'm going to pour some more flakes down here at the bottom. When you get to this part, lift it up and pour a little bit of a Mod Podge on there, because when it dries, it'll dry really, really well. A bit more flakes down here at the bottom. Mod Podged it on there, and when it dried, I put Mod Podge over it to seal it in.